Hey, what's going on? My name is Tyler Morger, and thanks for checking this out. This is about tendonitis and making your muscles stronger in general. Places where you work the bicep but not the tricep. So then your elbow, your shoulder is taking a lot more stress because these muscles are not as developed as the bicep. Or maybe vice versa because you have a job that's a lot of, pushing, and so your triceps are really strong and your biceps are not. And so then your elbows are going to take a lot of stress from the biceps lacking the strength. You don't notice it. It's gradual, it's subtle. And all of a sudden one day you're like, damn, this shit's tight, it's tense. Right here, you can see my mark from kinesiology tape. It's one thing I really favor. It helps circulation. It takes the skin and pulls it away from the muscles and the tendons and allows blood flow and creates more oxygen and gets the part wherever you place the tape feeling a lot more loose and limber. You can apply this anywhere on your body. You should YouTube it and find out exactly how to place it on your body, because what I would tell you is place the tape with the grain of the muscle, like whatever way the muscle grain is going, that's what direction the tape should go. You should not go against the grain of your muscles. But there are a lot more descriptive and more detailed videos out there for placing kinesiology tape. And one thing though that they do not explain is the whole, this is a nicotine patch, but you got your tape and you peel the paper off the tape and then you place the tape wherever you're placing the tape, and then you keep the paper and you fold it so the waxy side is out, and you rub it over the tape and you activate the glue in the tape, and this will have a better effect not only for the way the tape is designed, but it will stick and stay on longer, therefore giving you maximum benefit and maximum bang for your buck. So another thing that I picked up along the way for curing my tendonitis is that I massaged it a lot. My elbow had knots. My forearm had knots. My forearm was real tight. And so I just started massaging it. And massaging it, and massaging it, and massaging it. Because the Tommy John surgery was out of question for me. The Bandit, I couldn't do anything without it. And even then, it's like there's a breaking point at that. It wasn't 100% fixed. And so I just, I'd be sitting around in front of the TV, just massaging, just kneading the muscle even. Like my fingers are, they're kneading it. Kneading my forearm. It's getting the blood flow through there. It's breaking up this deposit here. Just kneading my muscle. And sometimes I'll feel a knot or a place where it's real tender, and I'll rub there for a second and work all that free. See, for me, I've been doing this for a long time, so the work that I'm putting in now is minimal. But when I first started, it took a long time. I'd find a new knot, and then when I'd be working on the knot and couldn't dissolve it all the way, well then it was sore and tender, and that place hurt the next day because I wasn't finished with what I was doing. And it might be that way when you start massaging it a day or two later. It's going to be extra sore and tender there. You fight through it, and eventually that's going to go away, and you're going to feel a lot better wherever the aches and the pains are. I swear by it, because I did it myself. There's still a little knot right there. I could still keep working on it. And, you know, I just go lightly at first. Get the skin and the muscles and the tendons and the ligaments warmed up. You know, just real light massage. Not a lot of force. And that's how you should be rubbing your body. You know, till you start discovering exactly what's going on with massaging, because your body will tell you, and you will learn a little bit about yourself. Our whole body is tight. There's so much stress in life, and we don't even realize it. Once I started doing it, man, I wish I had more time because I could really rub my legs, I mean, my everything. I've rubbed my butt cheeks, my fucking inner thighs, my fucking bottom of my dick, my fucking neck, man, my fucking throat, my fucking head, my fucking face, my fucking feet. I haven't really got my legs yet, you know, I mean, even all those other parts, man, not as much as, definitely this fucking arm, because that was the problem. And so then, I've also discovered with the massage that if you hold whatever part it is above your heart, so if you're working on your legs, then you would have to lay down and raise your legs, put them on an incline, get them up over your head in order for that to work. But then it helps take the toxins, because that's what these calcium deposits are and these sore spots are in your body. They're toxins that are built up. It helps remove them. You could assist it by stroking your body in the direction of your heart. And it'll help the circulation, the blood flow, the removal of whatever you had just broke up in said limb that you were massaging. And this is effective anywhere in your body, you know. And then shit, now I need to kind of loosen even this out a little bit, because I feel it in my neck, you know. I was like, shit, this side's nice and loose. So now I'm gonna sprawl my arm out. I just posted a video about stretching and massaging. Now that this muscle is extended, I can feel how tense it is. Right in here, my bicep is super tense. You know, this has been working hard. So the back of my arm, my fucking triceps must be a little fucking weak. So I need to address that issue by flexing some iron, pumping some iron, doing some weightlifting. You can do it with a water bottle. You don't have to go out and go buy a bunch of expensive weights. All you need to do is save a milk jug. Shit. I'm gonna abandon this since I'm talking about I'm gonna abandon the massage stretch since I'm talking about the weightlifting. But damn, I got this juice bottle. There's even a little out of there. There's still some weight. Especially when the muscle's weak, you don't need a lot of weight, you just need some repetition. Because that's usually what's going on in daily life anyways, is continuous motion, repetition, things that that muscle doesn't get a break, but it's not doing enough to gain strength, but it's still, you know, so then therefore it is, you know, lacking when it needs to be. And so like for my arm, tendonitis is generally the weakening of this muscle right here in your forearm is working extra hard. So I will hold the bottle in my hand and raise my wrist, and I can feel that in my forearm. Right here, it is working that muscle. And so strengthening that muscle takes the burden off of it working harder. So now these calcium deposits won't be forming there because the muscle will be doing its job. That's why calcium deposits build up. Muscle failure, muscle working harder, Muscle needs nutrition. The calcium isn't the right call. For some reason our body sends it. Maybe because amino acids haven't been released from enough physical endurance, I'm not sure. And I'm holding this bottle here, really giving this muscle, I mean, I can even feel it kind of loosening up as I'm working it out. There's a little knot right there. Shit, bottom. I mean, that doesn't feel good. It's not always supposed to feel good. I can feel this knot kind of working out on my arm a little bit. And I didn't realize it's there. See? Oh, I set that bottom down. At that armrest for a second, but I will continue massaging that now that I found that. I thought my arm was a lot looser than that, but I guess it must be in layers because I know the calcium deposit comes out in layers. You know, slowly keep coming to the top, and getting a little smaller and getting a little smaller. And you don't really want to move a calcium deposit from its place because if it gets lodged in another place where it shouldn't be, you could pinch a nerve off. You know, not that that happens all the time, but it does happen. Create discomfort on yourself. So wherever you find that lump, you just rub that lump in that little area. You know, and push with your thumb outward. It'll slowly go back to where it came from. Find that spot, you can definitely massage inwards. You can massage inwards and outwards, but it's a fine line between. Your body will tell you, you know, if you need to push it in, massage it out. It's a way to get in tune with yourself. So again, like if my tricep is doing all the work and my bicep needs to get built up a little bit, I can just do some small little curls, you know. When you keep your muscle contracted, it stays in the working position. So it's not really relaxing. So you don't have to have a really large motion in order to get a workout. You could have your arm laid down. If it's not all the way rested or all the way rested, you know, rested in the down position or rested in the up position, the muscle is working. So you don't really need a lot of weight to get an effective workout, as long as there's tension on the muscle. A real small motion can create explosiveness in the muscle. Alright, that's something, alright, if you're watching, hopefully you watched all the way through and seen that, because that's something that I picked up along the way as a sports nut once upon a time, trying to make it somewhere. And so that small little motion creates explosiveness, and you can get a real quick start and stop with that muscle from that position. Okay, and that's why they do like dot drills, because your foot is constantly, your muscles are constantly twitching. The twitching, they're fast twitching, and they build fibers that way when they're working in that motion. And so the dot drill is very good for agility. Put some ankle weights on when you do it. You know, 3-pound ankle weights, and do that. Go nuts. Spend an hour a fucking day at it. You want to be like Twinkle Toes? You want to dance? Something like that will definitely enhance your performance. So, more tips, tricks, and other things I come up with will be posted as I find time and come up with them. Alright, talk to you later. Thanks for watching.